Hey everybody, Tin Man here. Welcome to my easy cooking channel. I was digging through the fridge here and I'm just going to try to put something together with what I came up with here. I have a pound of 93% lean, 7% fat ground pork. So I'm going to use that. And I found about a half a bag of baby carrots that need to be used up, and I have a bag of little red potatoes there. So let's see what I can come up with for that. These red potatoes are pretty small, so I just washed a bunch of them and I'm putting them in the steamer with the baby carrots, and we'll just let those steam until they're soft. Okay, while those potatoes and carrots are steaming, I'm going to brown up this ground pork. And I happened to find these cut up onions in the fridge that needed to be used, so I might as well put those in too. This pork is really lean, so I did put a little bit of coconut oil in the bottom of the pan. And I think I'll season this with a little bit of my Kansas City squeal hog rub. That'd probably be pretty good. Try that. Okay, that pork looks cooked and it smells really good. The only seasoning I used on it is this Kansas City squeal hog rub, and that's it. Okay, my pork is all cooked, my pork and onions. So I'm taking that out of the pan and I'm going to make some gravy in there. Okay, so our meat, our ground pork is out of there. And now we're going to make gravy in that pan. So my burner is kind of on a medium-low heat. We'll put roughly 2 tablespoons of butter. And then we'll put in, that's roughly about 2 tablespoons of flour. So it's, equal parts fat and flour. And I'm just going to let that brown for maybe a couple minutes. And that'll kind of take the doughiness out of the flour. Okay, so now our butter and flour is getting kind of a golden color, so we'll start adding a little bit of liquid to it. This is just water. And we'll just add a little bit at a time. And we'll just kind of keep stirring it. When you're doing gravy, you gotta stay there. You can't leave your gravy. Okay, I'm gradually adding in a little more water at a time, and I'm going to put one of these chicken bouillon cubes in there just to give it some flavor. Okay, the gravy is looking good. I'm going to add just a little bit of non-fat milk to it too, just to make it a little bit creamier. And then we just kind of gradually just keep stirring it, getting the lumps out of it. Gravy, making good gravy is not really that hard, although it took me years and years to figure it out. But it just takes a lot of patience. Okay, our gravy is getting there. I just tasted it, and I'm putting a little onion powder in it. Onion powder is one of my favorite seasonings. So, a little onion powder. And we'll see, we might need to add just a little more liquid. And then we'll put our ground pork back into it, and our steamed potatoes and carrots. And then we'll be ready to eat. Okay, we're looking good, but I had to switch pans. I realized that cast iron pan wasn't going to be big enough once I put the meat and the potatoes and carrots back in there. So these potatoes, I'm just going to smash them like that rather than cut them up or anything. And then it's kind of the easy way to do it. And these little guys I'm not even going to worry about too much. They're so small. All right, let me finish doing this and then we'll pour the gravy over it and see how it turned out. Okay, all I have to do now is pour the gravy on there and we're ready to go. I tasted that pork with that squeal hog rub on it. It's really good just like that, so probably do more recipes with that too. All right, there we are. I'm going to mix that up a little bit and put it on a plate. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I'm just letting it simmer just a little bit once I put the gravy on there, and put some green onions on top just for a little more color and flavor. Okay, let's see how this easy everyday meal turned out. Smells pretty darn good. Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, that's really good. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you give that a try. I'll talk to you next time.